Hey, happy Friday, Hope. Question for you. How's your heart? This year, our annual theme at Hope is a church after God's own heart. And as we kick off summer, our message series is Bible heroes after God's own heart. I was reading in the story of one of those Bible heroes, David. This is the guy gets mentioned or referred to as a man after God's own heart. But when God shows up through the prophet Samuel to choose David to be the next king, here's what the Lord says. The Lord doesn't see things the way you see them. People judge by outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. So as we get ready for another weekend of worship, we're going to be digging into the condition of our hearts. And if we're being honest, last week actually we talked about it. Sometimes our hearts can get to a rather wicked place, but God is always at work trying to get us to turn and to get back on the right path and get to a place where our hearts are in alignment with God's heart. That's what we're after through the message series this summer. We invite you to join us for worship, and in case you have forgotten or you missed the news, these are our worship times. We started these times a couple weeks ago, Memorial Day weekend, and so we've got Saturday at 5 o'clock, and then Sundays at 8, 9:30, and 11, and all of those services are going to be in the worship center. Now, what you might want to do is show up a little bit early and come into this space. Get a coffee at Cafe Hope, maybe buy some Hope merch, or Father's Day is coming up. Maybe you need to get something for your father. All proceeds at Cafe Hope go to support our mission partners. And then we've got this great space. When we did our Phase 2 edition, part of what we were looking for is more space for people to just be able to gather and have conversation. So before worship, after worship, all summer long, we want you to be getting to know some of the people that you are sitting by, make some new friends and acquaintances, part of your church family. One of the best ways where we see this happening all the time is through Vacation Bible School. We're so excited. We're praying that God's going to bring more than 1,300 kids to Vacation Bible School this year. Of course, that takes a lot of volunteers. Thanks for all the ways you've volunteered. And if you would like to help us with donation of supplies, whether it's craft supplies or supplies for snacks, you can help that way. Sign your kids up, register them, register yourself to serve as a volunteer, and sign up to help with donations. You are an awesome church. I love to get to be a part of what God is doing through Hope, and I hear all kinds of fun stories around the community as people are talking about the way Hope is impacting our neighborhood. So keep up the good work, Hope. We are a church that's on mission. Let's make sure our hearts are in the right place. See you around.